Do you know why Arab countries have a lot of crude oil? First, we need to understand that crude oil is used to make petrol and diesel fuel. Many years ago, the bodies of creatures that lived on Earth died and were buried in the ground. When layers of soil form on top of deposits, it creates a lot of pressure. This pressure helps to make oil and charcoal. Even though the coal and crude oil is formed due to the deposit of soil on the dead remains of creatures left on the Earth, there is a difference between them. Coal comes from dead plants on land, while crude oil comes from dead tiny organisms like plankton and moss that lived in the ocean. Now you may ask, at that time the whole Earth was inhabited by living beings, but why do we get so much crude oil only in the Middle East? What if I told you that all these desert places used to be under an ocean 100 million years ago? Can you imagine that? But that's the truth. In ancient times this ocean was known as Tethys. The rivers leading the Tethys Ocean were rich with mineral resources. Therefore, the microbes started to grow in vast amount and lived in the ocean. As these tiny microbes died and fell into the soil, salt kept building up on top of them. Because of the heavy weight of the deposits and the seawater on top, the dead microbes turned into liquid oil and gas. But how was crude oil discovered on land? The answer to this question is that the Earth got split into different parts on the surface. The inside of the Earth is very hot, so it's like a liquid. The continents we live on are floating on top of that liquid. The surface of our Earth is divided into several plates. Due to the rotation of the Earth, this liquid surface moves, and hence it results in the continuous movement of the plates, which is approximately 1 to 13 centimeters per year. Even though it's not as fast as the Earth, but this speed can still cause a big earthquake when two continents crash into each other. 50 million years ago the Indian plate got collided with the Eurasian plate and it ended up forming the Himalayas mountains. These plates were separated by the Tethys Ocean before they crashed into each other. Huge amount of land went underwater because the Tethys Ocean moved, and the land that rose up from under the ocean is now called the Middle East. When this land rose up, it had lots of oil and gas on it. This is the main reason why there is more crude oil in the Middle East than in other places. There are 10 countries in the Middle East with a lot of oil. Combined, they have a land area of 5.1 million square kilometers, which is only 3.4% of the whole world. But, almost half of all the world's crude oil and over 1/3 of its natural gas is found in this region. In ancient times there were several continental drifts and new lands formed as the result around the world, just like in the Tethys Ocean. But the emerged land surfaces were comparatively lower than the Middle East. This is why crude oil is more available in these places. We're not sure how long we can use oil for cars and other things because of increasing number of vehicles. The world is starting to use more renewable energy instead of the usual kind. This new energy can be solar energy from sun, wind energy from winds, geothermal energy from earth, and bioenergy from biomass. Moving to renewable energy is beneficial for both humanity and the environment. This will help stop climate change by cutting down on the greenhouse gases. It will also make people healthier and lessen pollution in the air and water. That's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please give it a thumbs up and remember to subscribe to the channel for more fun videos. Thank you.